Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading, What Will Crown You, King or Queen? And I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. As you can see, we're also using different tarot decks in each of the piles. So we have pile 1 with the white stag. We have pile 2 with the cup. And we have pile 3 with the sword. Okay, this is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find your timestamps, and I will see you guys in your separate readings. Hello, pile 1, white stag pile. Welcome to your reading. So let's just keep your tarot deck over there. We're gonna dive in to find out what will crown you, king or queen. And yeah, you felt drawn to the white stag. Let's see what it says on the back side. It says, honor your commitments, be loyal to your soul's longing. This is where you will find joy. You know, a white stag is a very rare and mythical sight even, you know. So something rare and mythical. And it says, yeah, once again, it says, be loyal to your soul's longing. So even the first card is already giving us hints that what will crown you, yes, it is to fulfill your very unique soul purpose, like your dharma, living your dharma, being aligned and living your purpose. So we're gonna see if we can find out what that is, or if we will get some more messages, or how this will develop. So let's just keep the white stag over there. And I have another animal here. Oh yeah, I already see what it is. It says wolf. You have the wolf here, and it says creation, healing, and purification. We're only going to read the symbolism. So creation, healing, and purification. Wow, it almost looks like a white wolf, doesn't it? So a white wolf and a white stag. Yeah, it's actually a little bit grayish, but yeah. The wolf and the stag. Wow, 2 very strong, very strong intuitive animals. And also has very strong leader abilities. Follow your true calling is what's going to crown you. We have Cancer, nourishment, self-protection, and intuition. Maybe some of you have your North Node in Cancer. You know, the white stag and then the white, we're gonna go with the white wolf just because that's what I felt. It even has some, you know, there's some feathers here, and I think there's some, I don't know if there's some little birds here as well. You see that on the feather thing here on the wolf. So yeah, but anyways, something with purity and following your intuition. And Cancer, being a water sign, is very connected with their feelings. So you have a very strong calling, pile number 1. Very strong calling. The reason why it's strong is because it's written in your dharma, in your destiny, in your purpose. And you're meant to follow this. You know, the lone wolf, you talk about the lone wolf, but the wolf also, you know, belongs to a pack. But something with this is doing it alone. Even, you know, the stag, you know, they also have their little packs, you know, not as big maybe as a wolf pack, but there are so many different type of deers as well, you know. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but anyways, this is something that's going to be your journey as a soul, like something you do by yourself, your individual soul journey. And it's going to call you a lot. And with the Cancer here, this is where you will find your heart, your purpose, your healing, everything. You will find everything here. And it's going to be something that you need to do by yourself, for yourself. Yeah, by yourself, for yourself. So Cancer is connected, interesting, because Cancer is connected to the 4th house, which is the house of home and family. But still, I feel like it's like what will crown you is to find yourself and bring yourself back into the pack, you know? Yeah, you're going to be a part of a pack, a tribe, a family, a community, and you're going to have a very strong role in that community. Maybe as a leader, doesn't matter, but a part of the pack. Every part of the pack is important. A part of the family. But first, you know, what will crown is like you find your crown and then you come back and then you create. You become the 4th house has to do with the mother, you know. So the mother, the nurturer, the healer, you know, yeah, the nurturer and the healer of the pack or the tribe or the community, and full of wisdom. But something, you know, what will crown you is this hermit spiritual journey that is calling you. We're gonna see if we can find out some more about that. Crystal child, your natural core, pure innocent, removing falsehood and seer. Yeah, you're a very strong seer, you know, with both the wolf and the white stag here. Yeah, very strong, intuitive. And I would be very surprised if you do not feel this calling. I mean, it's very strong. If you haven't felt it, if you're already not living it to one degree or another, I would be very surprised, because it's really, really very, very strong. This is like, you will not find satisfaction until you have followed this calling through, gone through this, being the seeker, finding what was drawing. It's calling you and drawing you. It's whispering in your ear, it's singing in your heart almost. Yeah, it's like really like, and it's impossible to not listen to it, is what I feel. So it's like you go after that. And you find the thing that you're looking for, and you know, your natural core. It even says here what it is, your natural core. Pure innocent and removing falsehood, the seer, you know? So seeing through the illusions about yourself, learning about who you are as a soul, as a person, and like getting rid of all those things. And this will really crown you. I see you coming back as a king or a queen, you know, really carrying that very, very noble and I would even say humble, very noble energy and humble energy, you know, a very compassionate king or queen, very wise king or queen, you know, and bringing that into your home, your family, and your community, being some kind of leader and being a very, a part of the tribe, and really your contribution is going to be very powerful also. And we have rest and review your path. Assess what is and isn't working in your life. Rest and review your path. Yeah, it's like you go away to find yourself and get rid of everything. Let's see how we're gonna put these. Let's kind of, maybe we can put it like that. Yeah, so you go away and you find yourself, you get rid of everything that's not you. You deal with things. Yeah, you deal with things, you let go of things, you find things, you unlock things, you upgrade, you get all these things, you know. So whole I just see you going, you know. And this can just be a symbol going through, you know, massive transformation in your life and the spiritual awakening. But I just see you gone, you know, you're there. There's no time for family and friends and for this type. Maybe it's not time for a certain period in your life. I think that the calling is going to be so strong. You know, it's not gonna be. You're not gonna not be able to listen to it, because not resisting it is going to make, if you resist something so strong, it's going to create some kind of havoc in our lives, because it's kind of like it's resisting the alignment, you know, resisting the flow, and the flow is pulling you. But with that said, I see you going, and I see you doing your thing, and I see you shedding skin, I see you coming back crowned, you know, like the white, you know, Maybe half stag, half wolf. Yeah, wow, this is very beautiful. Half stag, half wolf. You come back, you know, like this wild, mystical, mythical creature with the crown on your head. As the queen and king, you're now crowned. You know, you come back with whoo. And that now you're ready to live your life, is what I feel. Now you got rid of the things that was disturbing your life in one way or another, making you not aligned, making you deal with this or that, giving you problems. Now you come back. And now you can start living, like really living your life and building a life for yourself with the friends and the families that you want in your life, with the job that you want, good relationships, a harmonious and good way of living your life. Change, wow, look at this. Change is coming. I am here to guide you through this exciting transformation. This is a time of joyous opportunities. Yeah, it's exciting. You know, we many times we don't feel that, you know, because it's many times painful to heal, because many of us carry very painful memories and very painful wounds. But it is very exciting, you know, because healing means that we get better. It doesn't mean that we get worse. Yes, it's a little bit discomfort, you know, there is a discomfort to do it, you know, I'm not gonna lie, it's not pleasant. You know, it's 7 days, yeah, I just did 7 days of deep meditation. I meditated around 6 hours a day, and, you know, it's been very intense emotions coming up. It's not nice, you know, fear, stress, and I don't know what came up, a lot of fear actually this time, and I was just sitting there sweating. I was like, it's not nice. You know, it's not, nobody can say it's nice to face those things, but it's purifying. It's so purifying, releasing those energies, because they're trapped in our bodies because this or that happened in the past. And they're trapped there. And if we don't address them, if we don't go through, open those doors, you know, the inner demons, the inner, you know, if we don't go through that, we will always carry these type of emotions at the depth in our subconscious mind and in our bodies, you know, and it will make us get headaches and hard time sleeping, and it will cause tensions in the relationships, and it will cause us to be all tensed up, you know. So this is not the way of living, you know. It's not the way of living. So for you, it's like you release yourself, you free yourself, and then the life that you are meant for is there for you, because we have the Cancer here. Home and family is very important for you. I feel like I want to cry. It's very important for you, and maybe that was taken away from you. Maybe you didn't have the mother. Yeah, fourth house is the mother, so maybe you didn't have the mother that you needed. Maybe you weren't nurtured, or, you know, you never had a safe home or something like that. But it's very important. Or it could be that your North Node is in Cancer, so it means that you're meant to become a very nurturing person, very loving, compassionate, nurturing person, you know. And this is very, very beautiful. Yeah, very intuitive, very psychic. Yeah, very psychic. You keep seeing you having some kind of leader type role in your family or in your community, where you're people relying on your into, like, your gifts or just your energy, because it's so safe. Being safe, you know, you have to find your own safety. So once again, see you going off on your own journey, and then when that's done, the life that you want for yourself is building, where you find your tribe and your home, and, you know, all these things are coming to you very easily, very easily. Peace and harmony, yeah, you know, crown, you know, peace and harmony will be your crown. That will be your crown. And once again, you gold. Yeah, I wanted to say white, but this is gold. Yeah, beautiful gold here. Archangel Raquel. Thank you, Raquel, for surrounding my life in harmonious light. You will be the light, you know. You will be the light. You will carry this Cancer energy, the white stag wolf energy, and this very nurturing, harmonious energy where you will spread, you know, peace and harmony wherever you go. And I'm laughing because it's nice, you know. And I also, you know, were a very troubled person before, because I had so many traumas and things. So I know, you know, I can admit it to myself now. Wherever I went, I also brought chaos with me and pain, actually, because I was in so much pain. And I was bringing this into my relationships, of course. And, you know, that's normal. We do it. It's subconscious. So and that's not the way of living, of course. You know, it's going to be nicer to be the person who brings harmony and peace in our surroundings. And there's no judgment here. It's about freeing ourselves. So we act and behave from our level of consciousness and the things that we're like didn't deal with. So there's no judgment, there's no right or wrong, it's just this what it is. But it's like the right way of living, you know, it's, or a better way of living at least, is living in, you know, okay, so on one hand we have chaos and havoc, and then the other hand we have peace and harmony. So it's like kind of like, okay, what do I want to choose? Yeah. So of course peace and harmony will create more peace and harmony in the future. If we live our life in chaos and havoc, and you know, that will also be what we will get in the future. The seeds that we plant in the present moment, you know, every time we react, we plant the seeds for the future. So if you keep on reacting with a lot of pain, that is also going to be the fruits of the future. So it's like everything is supposed to change here, but what will crown you is this, what really sticking up is this journey that you're doing to heal and transform yourself. And this is like so strong, and it's a very, you know, with the white stag here being a very mythical, magical creature, you know, very connected also to Avalon. This is the deck of the magic of Avalon, I think it's called. And they tried to catch the stag, I think, and the stag always got away. And also in other mythical stories, there is a white stag and the stag always gets away. So something like life tried to catch you, and life tried to dim your light, you know, but you got away. You're supposed to get away. Many of you, you know, there's a calling, I don't know, going to the jungle, going to the forest, or it's just like this metaphor for really going into period in your life where you do this hermit shedding skin stage, where healing is your priority. And it's fine that it's your priority. Maybe friends, family, and all these other things is not your priority, but it's going to come as well, because it's very important for your soul to be in a tribe. We are humans. We are tribal people, you know, we're meant to be surrounded by love. And love, yeah, you know, we're meant to be surrounded by love. I mean, who doesn't want that? To be loved by other people, but to love ourselves as well. So I really see that is important, and it will come into your life as well. Courage. Courage in the face of conflict. Yeah, once again, you know, you're being called out. And some of you, you know, into the jungle, and you know, you do this quest, spiritual quest, or you go to some meditation retreats or something, but I mean, you're very powerful. You're really going to find yourself. Look at this. We have a crow, yeah, I think it's called crow, the rabbit or the hare here, you know, rabbit there. And I don't know, you just look like a tribal person yourself, you know. You went in you went in a little bit shy maybe, and you came out like a warrior. Yeah, you're being crowned like the warrior queen or king, you know, full of wisdom, full of magic, being very, very mythical. This is very nice. Yeah, let's the last card here. Cleanse. Yeah. What will crown you? Yeah, this massive cleanse, where you take back your essence. And you learn how to, you find peace and harmony within you by releasing. And then you create peace and harmony in your life, and you become a very nurtured, this is a very strong healer archetype here. This is the wounded healer pile. Yeah, you know what, you can check where you know, Chiron is the planet that's connected to our deepest emotional and spiritual wounds. It's like the planet of the wounded healer. So you can check in your natal chart, where do you have your Chiron? You know, that will show you your deepest emotional and spiritual wounds. And healing that that's the path for you, you know. That's where you will find your crown. You will heal that, because you're beautiful. I mean, you're beautiful. And actually yesterday in the comment section, somebody wrote, she wrote, I think it was a she wrote like, you make everybody sound so epic and special, but some of us are not, she wrote. And I really felt sad when I read that, because obviously when we think that, there is a disconnection between who we truly are. It's like saying, it's like going out in nature and saying, yeah, this leaf is so much nicer, and this leaf of the tree is not nice, or this tree is so special and this tree is not. Every little part of nature is equally beautiful and special. Every little leaf is different from another, you know, every tree is different from another, but still the same essence. So, you know, it was this, I felt so much compassion towards this comment and this person, and I felt like I really, yeah, I sent her some metta, loving kindness. Yeah, I've been meditating, and it talks about this connection, because when we are disconnected, we can't sense or feel or embody this being, like being a part. And the tree doesn't think like, oh, I'm a tree, and you know, I look at the tree next to it and says, oh, you're a much nicer tree than me. You know, or you know, the tree doesn't say like, I'm so nice and you're so not nice because I have this type of leaves and you're just like this small tree, you know. Yeah, so it's like all these comparisons and all these thoughts, you know, it's the human conditioned mind. So this is like when we transcend that, we all realize our beauty and our specialness and our uniqueness because it's nature. 6 of Cups. Yeah, releasing past memories, you know, is on your path. And, you know, finding your... I don't know why it doesn't autofocus. Lately it's been... yeah, it does it now. Okay. So 6 of Cups. Yeah, releasing past memories, but also finding your true soulmates. Soulmates and tribe. Yeah, it's very important. I dropped the card on the floor and I really feel like I'm gonna take that. And we have 9 of Wands here. Very interesting 9 of Wands. He looks very stressed, like trying to get it right here, writing something and really trying to get it right. I feel like you put a lot of pressure on yourself. You have put a lot of pressure on yourself. Life forced you to become a warrior, you know. You had to fight for yourself because of your past and because of life. So this is like freeing yourself from having to fight, having to even be a warrior. That type of warrior, you know, I have to survive. No, this warrior archetype that I'm talking about, like there is more warrior archetype / queen king, you know, it's completely different energy. This is more a noble energy, you know, where you're just carrying this energy without this, I have to survive, you know, or I have to stress, you know. You're not carrying stress and fear. You just have this very powerful warrior aura, you know, like leadership aura, because you're very powerful now, because you transcended your own mind and matter, you know. You faced your own demons and you sat there in your sweat, you know, like I did when I was meditating and facing all this fear, you know. You faced it. It made you strong, you know. You became such a strong warrior. You're not carrying the bandage, you know. Throw away the bandage, you know. You don't want to carry the wounds and, you know, forget about that. That's in the past. So something else, you know, letting go of the memories, letting go of maybe identifying yourself as somebody that survived or changed or something like that, and just enjoying your life without all these struggles, memories of your struggles, because the memories, you know, leave some kind of residue of energy. So like letting go of everything. And I keep seeing you going into the jungle and you disappear, and then I don't see you anymore. It's like the jungle or the forest just swallows you. Yeah, you just go in there and it swallows you. And I can't see you. I try to channel it, but you're gone. You know, I can't see you. And then they're showing a clock. So they're showing me visions now. And then they're showing me a clock, and it goes like a time. Like a time jump they're showing. And then you come out. And the way you come out is just like, wow. Yeah, I'm getting goosebumps. You come out as this warrior, wolf, stag, queen, king, you know, with the crown, archetype almost. And it's just like, wow, you know, where did you go and what happened to you? Like, wow. So yeah, this is what they're talking about. And amazing. 6 of Wands. Wow, look at you. Yeah, look how you're coming back here like the winner. And everybody is applauding you, you know. Everybody's saying, well, look at you. What did you do? You are amazing. And what's wrong with autofocus? Let's see. Okay, maybe I'm moving the card too much. So you come here on your bicycle and there's so many people cheering on you. You show your victory here. You're victorious. I faced myself. I faced my demons. I followed that calling. It took me to magical places, exciting adventures and magical places. And now I'm back. I am healed. I am strong, and I'm here to share my love and my wisdom with all of you. Oh, it's so beautiful. And we have Page of Wands. Okay, let's just keep it here. Let's do one more card. 3 of Wands. Wow. So life expanding a lot, you know. This will be, you know, this is, you come back as a new person. You know, you go through this whole thing and this is really changing your whole life and you become a new person. You go from 9 of Wands here. See how stressed you are here. You know, you're so stressed. You try to just fix your life. You just want it to be perfect. You just want it to be good. I'm so sorry. I see the autofocus is not working. I'm just trying kind of to wait. Let me just press something and see if it works. Oh yeah, it worked. So yeah, look how you're struggling here. You know, really trying to make things work. You're doing your best. You're doing best, but it doesn't work. It does, but it creates a lot of effort from you. So it's like after this transformation is done, it's more effortless. Look at this 3 of Wands. You know, you're just sitting here. You're not here. You're trying to create. You're like crazy. You're giving you a headache. You just want to make it some way maybe. Here, you know, you wrote a little bit and then you took a pause and you're just sitting here on your desk watching the very calm waters here with some sailboats. So complete shift in your energy, you know, where you go from stress and struggle and trying to get everything together to just peacefully really living your life, you know, enjoying your home, enjoying your view, enjoying your intuition, your creative abilities. Look, it's Page of Wands. You unlocked your abilities and now you're creating from a place where you're more peaceful. You know, before it was a lot of struggles, but now it's more peaceful because you found peace. And it's like that. If we have peace and harmony within ourselves, it will color every little part of our life. It will bring peace and harmony to our creative abilities. It will bring peace and harmony to our job, to our relationships, to everything, you know, our home, our surrounding, our heart, our health. Yeah, so it's like before, and it's not your fault, you know. Whatever was and has been, it's not your fault. Whatever you did or did not do is not your fault. It's just the way it is, you know, being a human. We all have our things, you know, we all mess it up one way or another, or life mess us up in one way or another. We all have that. Some of us more than others, but you know, pain is pain. We can't say like, okay, I had more pain than you and your pain doesn't matter. Pain is pain, you know, it doesn't matter what kind of pain or suffering. It's still going to feel bad and be challenging to that person. So, yeah, but peace and harmony is really your it's like the end goal. Peace and harmony and home and family, community, and you creating and sharing your gift, yeah, with the Page of Wands and 3 of Wands here, sharing your gifts and talents in a completely new way, where it also opens up the path for you. So you're meant to use your creativity to pave your future, or to kind of bring joy and growth into your life as well. Yeah, into your life as well. Okay, pile number 1. So this was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the comment section. Either way, pile 1, I wish you all the best and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile 2, and welcome to your reading. So, cup pile. What will crown you, king or queen? Let's see the backside. Heal through changing your story. Begin in this moment. Don't look back. Heal through changing your story. Don't look back, okay? We have, I think it's a jaguar, yeah? Jaguar, the symbolism here is wholeness, divinity, and rebirth. We're just going to read that today. So we have the jaguar here. Wow. Wholeness, divinity, rebirth. Okay. You know, jaguar makes me think really shadowy work. A lot of magic. A lot of magic here. We also have earth, grounding, reconnection, home, and guardianship. Look how I don't know why, she looks like she went somewhere and she saved this. You know, she took this with her to save it. Save the little plant here that has sprouted. So, you know, it really makes me feel like, what will crown you, king or queen? It's pretty obvious here actually, because it says heal through changing your story, begin in this moment, don't look back. So what is it that you shouldn't look back at? There's something there, you know, there's something that you need to move away from. You maybe even ran away from that and you took this little plant with you. You saved this little plant, you know, this is everything you can bring with you, maybe this plant. And I think this plant symbolizes a part of you. You know, there was a lot of tests in your life. There was maybe a lot of darkness in your life, but maybe a lot of tests in your life. And you saved You save the most precious thing. Save the most precious thing and make that grow. And the most precious thing is you. The plant symbolizes you. Make yourself grow. What will crown you, king or queen? You growing as a person will crown you king or queen. And with the jaguar here, it's you. You are the jaguar, foxy lady, I want to say. But yeah, there's something very attractive actually with you, male or female, listening to this reading. Something very attractive. So it's kind of like finding your spark. Yeah, finding your spark. Something also with connecting with your sexuality is very important. And go leave the past in the past. I don't know what happened to you in the past, but there is some kind of something needs to be left there. Bring the best with you and let the rest go. And the best that you're bringing with you is you. You know, you bring you with you. And maybe you didn't grow that much in the past, or you know, the soil that you were planted in, you know, your family and your surroundings didn't give you so much nurture and water and, you know, fertilizer. So maybe you couldn't grow so much, which is fine. But now you can grow. Now it's in your hands. Bring this little plant with you and take you somewhere with the four here. Take you somewhere safe and nice, and you grow. Nobody can stop you from growing now. You're an adult. You make yourself grow. You make yourself grow. And become a very beautiful, very strong tree with big, thick roots that no storm or nothing can shake, you know, and nothing that even comes from the past trying to grab you, you know, trying to grab you and shake you again like it did in the past can't shake you anymore, because now you have very strong roots. So something with you growing. And once again, jaguar once again makes me think, you know, I don't know why, but your sexuality says divinity here. Yeah, your divinity. And your divinity. There is a part of you that wants to be unlocked, and it can only be unlocked by releasing the past and letting you grow into a new I didn't want to say a new you, but the you that you were supposed to be. If you were born in a different way, in a different family, if you had different circumstances, if your parents were angels, you know, or, you know, of course it's not like that, but if we just think like it was like that, and you had everything that you needed, and everything was, you were loved, you were seen, you had safety, security, your talents were seen, you were cheered on, and you know, everything like that. You had all the space and safety and security and money to do whatever you wanted. You would have become a completely different person than you are today. And something with creating that environment for yourself so that you can become the person that you are meant, your highest potential. Yeah, so you can reach your highest potential and become the person that you can become. Not saying that there's something wrong with you now. You had to go through lessons and things. You know, we all do. So if we would say there's something wrong with you, it would be something wrong with all of us. And of course it's not. It's just the way life looks like. So something with like, okay, that happened, you know, and maybe some things were sad, some things was good. But let's leave that in the past now. Let's leave that in past and see how far can you go? How much can you grow? What can you find out about yourself as a person? Is there something that can be taken away from your personality? Is there something that can be unlocked in your personality? Is there something that can be... There's all these things. There's all these questions. Yeah, all these questions. Who am I? And, you know, yeah, I just hear like all these questions. And the jaguar, really, it's a part of you. This is the part of you that is curious and that wants to know, that wants to unlock, and that wants to sneak out into the night almost, and, you know, find all the magic within you and unlock things and let go of things and understand things. And this will make you grow, and this will crown you eventually. Let's do more cards. Family of Light. We have an 11 here. Signs, guidance, innate and ancient wisdom. Signs, guidance, innate and ancient wisdom. Signs and guidance. Yeah, there's something with the jaguar here. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, so I'm sorry if it bothers you. Jaguar. Jaguar? Yeah, okay. Anyways, let's just leave it. there's something with Jaguar here that really makes me feel like, wow, there's such a cool part of your soul or your personality. And I don't know if it's out, but this will really, really, really crown you. And I don't know why I feel like a sex god or goddess. Something like maybe, you know, maybe like really a Kundalini, you know, master or Kundalini awakening or something with you. You have some kind of unique ability. I think you have some very unique ability. So like king or queen, I will always say, you know, what will crown you? Yeah, becoming this goddess, the goddess of the night, the god of the night, you know? Yeah, the goddess or the god of the night. Then we have family of light. That's interesting because it's night. Night and light. Family of light. Yeah, just because you're the goddess, night doesn't mean darkness, you know, doesn't mean anything bad. But this means just like the depth. You're very deep as a person. You're very, very deep as a person, you know. Many Scorpio, there's a lot of Scorpio energy in Pal too. So maybe some of you have like some kind of Scorpio placement or energy in your natal chart. Or maybe something very strong with the house where your Scorpio is in. But yeah, a lot of Scorpio energy here. You're very deep, very intuitive. You also have, you know, the cup here makes me think of the water. Pisces, 12th house. 8th house, 12th house. Scorpio, Pisces energy seems to be very strong here. Wow, it's a lot of, yeah, just keep channeling. We just go deeper and deeper and deeper. It's like you have this endless, it's so mystical, it's so magical. You know, there's so many things you don't know about yourself. And I mean, this is so much more fun than the past. Yeah, the earth, you know, your earth, the history of your human lives, you need the past until now, something until now. So something with, yeah, bring the plant, because you growing into your highest potential is unlocking all these magical and mystical parts of yourself. Your innate and ancient wisdom. You know, and I think you're being very guided. I mean, I think you're being very guided. I think you're one of these persons. Like if you go, even if you haven't like done anything spiritual, you go to some kind of retreat, you know, in the jungle, and you want to try ayahuasca or something, the shaman is just gonna look at you and say like, wow, you are like, you were this or you were that. Yeah, if you meet like psychic, they will tell you all these things. Maybe that doesn't resonate with you. You were this, and you were chief Indian of this tribe, and you were this type of shaman warrior, you did this and you did that, you know. So, you're just gonna be what, you know, maybe not even believing it, but yeah, they see it. It's just the way I feel it now. Just the way I feel it now. And it's like you're very powerful healer, seer, dark, like you can wander in the dark. The night walker. Yeah, night walker, wasn't that Game of Thrones? Yeah, but yeah, something like sneaking, not sneaking. No, it's not, this is not sneaking energy. This is graceful. Yeah, goddess of the night. God of the night, you know, very graceful, very full of wisdom and magic, and alchemist, yeah, like an alchemist. Full of light, you know, look at this family of light, full of light. So yeah, what will crown you is we had a little bit here, you know, that talks about your human you. Heal through changing your story. Yeah, change your story. You pile number 2. Your name is this. You know, you got born and your mother and father, they gave you this name. And then you have this type of siblings, and then you went through this type of relationship, and you studied this, and you had this type of work, and you have this family. You have all these things that you think is kind of defining who you are, you know. Take all these things away and find another part of you, because this other part of you is so much more you, to be honest. It's so much more you. And it's by finding that you will shed the things that you think are you that is not you. You will, of course, not all of you is not you. There's parts of your personality that's you 100% you, you know. There's part of your life that is 100% you, but there is also parts of you that is not you. So it's like getting rid of the things that's not you, keeping the things that are you, learning how to love them really, and also awakening parts of you that is like very powerful. Yeah. Yeah, wow. Uncover your softer self. Beauty lies beneath. there's a lot of sexual energy here, and I mean it in the most graceful, beautiful way, like Venus energy. Yeah, a lot of Venus energy here. Like very, soft but powerful. Very soft. Yeah, goddess energy, god or goddess energy here. Queen or king. I don't even want to call you queen or king. I want to say god or goddess here in pile 2. Yeah, and uncover your softer self. Yeah, that's what I said. You are the jaguar here in the night, but it's a very graceful energy. You see things with light, you walk with light in the dark. Grounded here with the earth. You make things grow. You can make things grow with your hands. I think you're plants and you are friends. Yeah, I think plants. You're good with plants, I think. If you're not good with plants, I used to really not be good with plants before. After my awakening and like really unlocking my gifts and going through all this process, I'm really good with plants now. Actually, they are like my friends. Yeah, they're my friends and I can communicate with them. So it's like something like, if you're not good with plants now, it's just because you're disconnected. You are good with plants. You have a connection, with the natural world. With the natural world. Some of you, you have better connection with plants than humans and animals, maybe. Sounds strange. Yeah. You can make things grow. And this is one of your abilities. Like before, and this is really showing like I see how you are in one place, but we talked about that is more like your human life and like how it turned out to become with all the things that happened to you and didn't happen to you and where you are now. So, and what will crown you is, like I said, this journey here where you unlock other parts of yourself. And I see like where you started off, you're one person and you can't make things grow because you haven't unlocked your potential. But when you are unlocking your potential, I see things growing and your abundance is growing. Not just that, it's like when you move into a house, all of a sudden the trees are happier and they're growing and the grass turns out greener. Yeah, just because of your energy. So you're very, 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 very connected to Mother Gaia and nature. Very, we have Earth here, very connected. And, wouldn't surprise me if you had a past lifetime as a puma is it called? Jaguar, puma, panther, something like that. And I see you in the jungle. Yeah, essentially you belong in the jungle. Yeah, you belong in the jungle. Yeah, that's what I feel. And this is why you're going to be on the right path when things are starting to grow around you. You notice that people are happier when they're next to you. You notice that animals heals around you. There's a lot of things just happens around you because you have this energy. You don't even have to do anything. You just have to unlock it within yourself. Yeah. Uncover your softer self. It kind of makes me feel like softer self. You're just emanating this energy. And it's just healing to plants and humans and animals around you. And that's a cool way to live, making things grow just by existing. There's so many humans, causing destruction and havoc. So imagine being one of these humans that does the opposite. I mean, that's a gift. That is a gift. Look at that. It's almost over. Your current challenges will soon be resolved and you will be able to look to the future with a smile. And it's 11 o'clock here. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know, 11, maybe November. Maybe something is going to happen in November. It is almost over. We have 16 here. 16 always makes me think of the tower. So yeah, maybe your whole life was one big hell of a tower moment, and something with now it's almost over. Yeah, you need to hear this. 11, 12, maybe it's over when it's 12. It went the whole cycle. So you have 1 year left, maybe 1 week, maybe 1 day. Wow, lucky you, 1 hour maybe. Maybe it's only 1 hour left. So yeah, if something happens within 1 hour, you have to write us. That's just 1 hour. You will remember this reading. But yeah, something's going to happen maybe within 1 hour or within 1 year. That's going to be very important for you. And something with I really feel like you're finishing off your last karma with your family. Yeah, your last earth karma. This is what's happening. Many of you, it's just happening by itself. Family of light. You are reaching your highest potential or your higher potential. And your higher potential is big time different from, you know, what your family raised you to become, you know, and how life shaped you. Completely different. So there is a big transformation and shift in your life. There is, yeah. And something here with something happening pretty now. Something is going on now. Yeah, something is going on right now, making this happen. Spirit, oh, come on. Look at this. Spiritual gifts. Archangel Raziel. Thank you, Raziel, for helping me channel my gifts and talents. Yeah, I really think, look at this, Raziel, how he is depicted here. I mean, looks so powerful and so magical. So powerful and so magical, you know. Doesn't even look like an angel here. So yeah, you have some crazy gifts, pile number 2. You have some really nice gifts. Wow, yeah, you can heal. You can really heal. You can shift the energy in the whole room. You can shift somebody else's mood. You can transform energies just by existing. Walking into a room where there's tension, you come in, you sit down, you eat something, you drink your tea, you don't even say anything, and the whole room is just going to calm down. All of a sudden people are like, I feel like better now. I was so sad when I came to work. And you just sit there and you don't even say anything. It just calms you down. You have the ability to transform energies. You're a transformer. Yeah, there we have it. I was thinking, like, what is this Jaguar energy? We have it. Okay. Pile 2. There is some souls that has the ability to transform energies. They're called transformers. Sounds like almost, you know, transformers. Yeah, but it sounds a little bit strange maybe, but we call it transformers. So let's say transformers. And it actually means that you have some very high spiritual gifts, empathic abilities with sensing energies. You sense energies, you can transform energies, you can transmute energies. You are very, very good with energies. But I am one of these people, and I know before I had my spiritual awakening and I'm still learning how to handle it, to be honest. And I still think it's pretty overwhelming at times, you know, because you pick up on everything, you know, and before you know that you're very, very, very sensitive to energies, it's going to be very difficult for you in your life, because you're going to pick up on a lot of collective energies, a lot of fear. Could be that pile number 2, that you had a lot of problems with anxiety, with worry, with fear, and you had a hard time healing because you're always carrying so much. And before you kind of learn your gifts and unlock this and start to learn, you know, what is my energy and what is outside energies, like to kind of like learn, yeah, this is my energy and this is not mine. It takes time, you know, it takes a lot of time actually. Before that, it's going to be very difficult. But when you have learned your gifts, very strong spiritual gift, you know, they're very strong, but they're also very difficult to have, because we live in a world, you know, that is full of heavy energies. Even the most stable person, you know, they have negative thoughts and they have negative feelings, and you're picking up on all of that. So it's very difficult. And even when you don't know it, it's even more difficult, because you don't understand why your energy is fluctuating, or why all of a sudden you feel sad, or why all of a sudden you feel this, or why all of a sudden you feel that. So then it's going to make you very imbalanced maybe, and then you're going to feel bad because you don't feel that you're balanced enough, and you don't feel like you can manage to do things that other people manage to do maybe. But this is very powerful. So when you have learned, first of all, that you have a very high energy sensitivity and very high empathic abilities, meaning that you pick up on feelings and thoughts of the collective, and you feel them as strong as they were your own feelings and thoughts, and they become totally mixed up with your own feelings and thoughts. So it's a mess. But when you have learned this, and the only way to fully master this is to fully master yourself. You have to free yourself from your own mind and from your own feelings, and really connect with your pure energy, because then you will be this beacon of light, of pure energy. You will still have the same gifts, but what happens now is, because what Transformers does, They suck in all the heavy energy, and they go through their whole body, and they cry if it's sadness, they scream if it's anger, and they process the feelings and they transform it in that way. But this is the I would say even the wrong way to do it, because it's very difficult to, it will be very difficult to carry this. So when you have healed here and learned your gift, what will happen is you will just be this pure beacon of light, and the energies will come into your aura almost on the outside and just go and they will just transform. so yeah, this is your very, very, if this resonates with you, very powerful gift, very difficult, and can feel like a curse. It's a very strong, I would say it's one of the most powerful gifts actually, because, and I would actually say it's one of the most difficult gifts, because it's difficult to understand and difficult to handle and very difficult to master. But when you have mastered that, you're going to be completely untouchable. There's not going to be anything that will shake you. No fear will ever shake you. No emotion will ever shake you. You could walk into a war zone and you could sit there peacefully, and you can hold harmony and peace in the most awful emotions and things, and help people release, calm down, be focused maybe if they need to save themselves or something. So very, very powerful gift that you have. And it all starts here with you running away. We have 4 here, so maybe 4th house, taking yourself away from your home, your family. It can be symbolic, letting go of the past you and letting the new you be born, and understanding your gifts, understanding your sensitivity, understanding all these things. There's a magic in you. You are not the person that you are on the surface, not even close. You are this deep goddess or god, very, very deep. This jaguar, gracefully, carrying yourself in the night with the moonlight on you, being able to handle all type of emotions without any problems. Wow, this was very powerful. Alchemist of the night, pile number 2. Love, be free from all that holds you back. Yeah, it's very important to know, just because you are the goddess of the night, with this moonlight on you in the night, graceful. You're full of love, full of light. Full of love, full of light, this beacon of light. I'm impressed. Yeah, I feel like this is, I want to hear, because this really resonates with me, and sometimes I feel lonely in these type of gifts because it's very heavy actually to carry, but I'm excited. Pile 2. If this resonates with you, please share it in the comment section. Courage, red jasper. This, I don't know why, but I thought about blood. So some of you, it really talks about freeing yourself from your family, from your past, family members, bloodline, finding your true blood, your royal blood. Yeah, we're talking about king and queen. You're royal in some way. Your royal blood. You come from a line. Wow, this is channeled. You come from a line of a very powerful shamans almost. Yeah, shamans. I hear shamans from the jungle. Maybe Peru, maybe Mexico. But way back. But they already said this very clearly. This is where you come from. So it's something, you're this royal blood here. There is royal blood in you here. Wow. Pile number 2. I mean, very exciting to unlock this. And it's almost over. Yeah, I just touched this card. So something, and this is why also it's been so difficult for you. You have this very powerful gift, seer of the night, shapeshifter of the night. Of course, of course your karma is also going to be a little bit heavy, because of course you've gone to places where other people didn't go to, and in times you did some mistakes and you created some karma. So it's something with you having like a little bit of heavier, deeper things to carry. Look at this. I just saw we had the hermit here on the bottom. Yeah, your job is to bring light into, it almost looks like he's going into a cave here. You brought light many times into the darkness, but sometimes you lost yourself. That's why also that you have a little bit heavier things to do. Maybe with the family members that you have now, you have some really heavy karma that you're working through, but this is not you. You can let all these things go. It's about letting go. Don't look back in the past. Don't hold on to resentments, to bitterness, to anger. And if you are angry and bitter, fine, that's fine, of course, It's completely okay. We can't just say let it go and then it will disappear. You know, we have to work through those emotions. I remember I had my spiritual awakening. It's almost 8 years ago. After that, you know, I was meditating like a lot. You know, I've been in hermit stage more or less for 8 years, and you know, this is my life. You know, this is my biggest priority is to heal and to ascend and to walk towards enlightenment. You know, the complete liberation of the mind and soul. So, but I know, you know, the first 6 years. 7 years, I think you know, anger, so much anger. My body was on fire every time I meditated. So much fire, so much heat. Then I had my Kundalini awakening, so of course even more heat. But yeah, so much anger. You know, it took time, long time to face all those emotions and all this anger, you know, that I was carrying from a lifetime of being abused. But it's possible. It's completely possible. It's not easy, but yes, this is the path, you know. And you have magical things to unlock about yourself. 4 of Wands. Yeah, you're supposed to become this tree, you know, root, very stable root. So something with the roots, once again, your family, your upbringing. The 4 is about the mother. The 4th house is about the mother, maybe about the mother, or maybe it's about learning how to nurture yourself, taking care of yourself. Don't look for somebody else to take care of you. Don't look for somebody else to fulfill you. Don't look for love outside of yourself. Don't start there. If you start looking for a partner just to find, you know, somebody that will fulfill us, you know, it won't work, you know. Yes, even the nicest person, it will be very hard because we have to find love within ourselves first before we actually have love to bring into a relationship. Because humans are, you know, humans, you know, we're bound to make mistakes. So we can't rely that somebody else is going to make us happy. Make yourself happy first. Find your own freedom. Let yourself grow. Once again, I don't know, some of you will keep hearing like save yourself, remove yourself. Let go of something with you. Getting away from maybe a bad situation is very important so you can grow, because maybe you can't grow in where you are right now. So say you live neighbors with your parents and your parents are not so nice and they demand a lot from you and all these things. So maybe you need to move away from your neighborhood and somewhere else where you don't have to face your parents every day and they remind you how worthless you are or something like that. So this could be like one of the scenarios, and yeah, or something else, you know, but something like kind of moving you somewhere where you can grow, you know, where you can grow, because this is going to take some time to grow, you know. Yes. And many of you you've been doing this because it's almost over here. So many of you've already been doing this. And this is the good news here is, yeah, 1 year left or 1 hour, you know, choose. Yeah, I would like to have 1 hour. Yeah, 1 year is good enough as well, you know. So yeah, tree house here also, you know, you don't just build roof and become this big tree. With the tree house here, you create your own joy, your own happiness. You create your own joy and your own happiness. You are in control of your life. Yes, maybe you weren't in control. Okay, the camera just stopped, you know, 29 and a half minutes, and then it stopped. So then I have to press record again. So I have no idea where it stopped. So we're just going to continue with the next tarot card here. 10 of Cups. Wow. Yeah, create your own future. Create your own happiness. I think the last thing that I said, and once again, I don't know when the camera stopped, but I said it's in the past was not in your hands, maybe. The past was not in your control. Maybe in your adult life, because you were trying the best that you could from the mind that you were carrying and the emotions that you were carrying. You did your absolute best, you know. But now you can somehow do better because you're more awake and aware. And you're more healed now. So just keep doing that. You're becoming the tree here. You're creating your future with the 10 of Cups. Very happy future for yourself. You know, with your new family here, your new tribe. So yeah, a lot of happiness. And we have the Hanged Man. We have 4 of Cups. A lot of 4s in your reading. So 4th house seems to be important. House of family, home and family. I would almost recommend you to watch pile number 1 as well. Pile 1 was very nice. Yeah. So if you feel drawn to another reading, I would recommend pile 1 because we talked about the 4th house in pile 1. And you have 4, 4, 4. 4, 4, 4 angels, you know. Talks about angels being you're surrounded by angels. They are loving you and helping you. And we have the Queen of Cups. So yeah, we started with a cup and we ended with a cup here. You have Queen of Cups here and Ten of Cups. You created this. Look at this. You created this happiness. You created this happiness. How did you create this happiness? You saved yourself. You took yourself away from the past. You dealt with things that needed to be dealt with. You healed. You found your power. You learned to understand your gifts. You learn to understand that, okay, if I don't learn, if I don't master my gifts, they're going to be difficult to handle. So if you learn what kind of gifts you have, you learn how to master them, then you use them to create the most wonderful life for yourself. You were in lack here. Look at this. Four of Cups. You lacked this joy and love and happiness in your life. It was missing. You know, you were waiting and waiting for it. It was missing. And then one day you went after it and you found it. Yeah, you went after it and you found it. This is what I feel here. Queen of Cups here. Yeah, the Queen of the Cups. Here comes the Queen. Yeah, King or Queen here. Queen of Cups, Queen of emotions. The emotions are very important for you, actually. Mastering your emotions, mastering the emotional world, healing your emotions, becoming the tree, you know, taking your place in the world. Very strong, very powerful. Okay, pile 2. I think we're going to stop there. And this was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the comment section. Either way, pile 2, I wish you all the best. And I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile 3, and welcome to your reading. So what will crown you? King or queen? And you felt drawn to this sword. I feel blue. I don't mean I feel blue like in the sense that I feel sad in any way, but I see like a lot of blue color. So yeah, blue pile here. So pile number 3, confirmation for you. Feel drawn to the color blue, or is blue is somehow is important for you. Blue is the color of love and wisdom. So let's see what it says here on the back side. Be led by your own inner soul light. Healing and enlightenment are within. Healing and enlightenment. Very strong here. You have a very strong path and purpose. And look how the sword comes up from the water. Like kind of like showing itself. Like very strongly. There's some big success in your life, I think. Yeah, something with some big success is what I feel. Or like a big shift that will crown you. You come from the water. So it kind of almost feels like you jumped into the water, you looked for it, and you're like, ta-da, I found it, look at it, I found it. You know, your sword, something with your enlightenment. You found your enlightenment, your freedom, or your grand success in something like that. Let's do more cards. That was just the first card. Okay. So we have, I think this is the Heron. I think that's how you pronounce it. We have the Heron. It says life, feminine energy, and renewal. I'm going to read it, actually, what it says here. It says, the Heron is a bird of the water and thus associated with feminine energy and regeneration. In ancient Egypt, the Heron was the first transformer of the human soul after death, because it was seen in flight over the fields when the Nile began to flood. It was associated with fertility and the renewal of life. Yeah, we're going to stop there. So yeah, the Heron was the first transformer of the human soul after death. This is going to be the pile of like big achievement or big enlightenment, because enlightenment also can be big achievement. There's a very big achievement. So what will crown you? Damn, you dive into those waters and you went for it and you found it. And it transformed your soul completely. And you reached this very high achievement here. Very high achievement. Virgo, practicality, patience, organization, and detail. So a lot of work, you know, with Virgo. Virgo is connected to the 6th house, which is the house of work and health. And everyday routines. And Virgo are a little bit of a perfectionist. I really started to like Virgo energy lately. You know, I really started to like Virgo energy because I became friends with the 6th house. Because the 6th house is very important. Everyday routines, you know, or everyday life and our health and our job, you know, takes a lot of space in our life. So something with you, what will crown you? You being almost to the detail a perfectionist, like you not giving up on your dream, and you working towards your dream, and you're achieving your dream. You going into the waters here, even if you can't find the sword, you're like, I'm gonna find that sword, I'm gonna find my victory. You're almost like, yeah, you going after your goal and victoriously achieving something big is what's going to crown you. And you're not giving up on yourself day in and day out. Everyday routines, like we talked about, you keep on working. You keep on working. The sixth house, the ruling planet of the sixth house is Mercury. Mercury is also the ruling planet of the third house, the house of communication. So you do what is necessary. And the sword also talks about communication. Swords, you know, yeah, it's the air element. Air element talks about communication. So, and with the, I know this is like kind of the Virgo star. What is it called? Star? I don't remember. Anyway, something with connecting all the dots and connecting, following, I don't know, following the star, following the guidance, coming from breaking boundaries, breaking things, building things. Yeah, breaking things and building things. Like a part of you dying and another part being born. I think that is like happening at the same time, but something with you, I see how you're being led by the light. You're being led by a very clear vision. You're very clear in your communication with yourself. This is like you are your own best cheerleader. So you're very clear in the communication with yourself. You know what you want, and there's no doubt here, and you carry yourself with, you know, look at you. Virgo are very neat people, actually. Yeah, they like dressing very neat and nice and clean. And it's like everything you do is neat, nice and clean. And you're very planned and organized. And you just do the right things. You just do everything right. I mean, pile 3, you're perfect. Yeah, you're just perfect, you know? You're very perfect. And I mean, if somebody can make it, it's going to be you. Yeah, if somebody can make I can't see you fail, you know? You're not gonna fail. So pile 3, what will crown you king or queen? You have a very strong, clear vision about what you want. This can be anything. It can be a big work achievement or creative endeavor. It can be actual enlightenment, whatever it is. You have a very, very clear communication. Nobody can talk you out of this. And you are like almost like a business lady here. You are doing exactly the right things. You have a guiding star guiding you. You believe in yourself. You're graceful. You carry yourself with grace, even through the dark, even through the more difficult times in your lives. You keep going, and this will eventually lead you to the goal. You will find your sword, and you will be victorious. You will get this. You will achieve this. You will achieve this. Yeah, you will achieve this. We have Tree of Life, Circle of Life, clear energies and channel. I mean, I just feel with Circle of Life, clear energies and channel, like there's like no obstacle on your path that you cannot overcome. No obstacle. Even if you have to stop for some time because you don't know how to handle what's going on right now, if something comes up in your life, some kind of obstacle, and you're like, okay, what do I do now? Nessie just came here. Hello, little cat. You will find answers. So even at times, you know, life brings out the challenge in your life that makes you stop, or you have to deal with something, or something comes up. You overcome obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. You kill every enemy on your way with a sword. Not just the sword, but just your way of being very almost like like a little bit perfectionistic. Like you're really and planning, and you're using your head in the right way. You use your mind in the right way, and this communication that you have with yourself is so clear, crystal clear. You have a very clear connection with your higher self. So it's like every time something comes up, you know what to do. And even if you don't know what to do for a week or two or a day or two, all of a sudden you come out of that energy and you're off again, creating your success, reaching your goal, you know? So this is just a confirmation. I don't think you need me. I don't think you need your reading. I don't think you need this reading. I think nothing can stop you. You're a force to be reckoned with. Nessie is rubbing herself against the microphone, so if it makes a weird sound, you know why. Yeah, I don't think you're unstoppable. You will create your own success and you will reach this goal. And now she's drinking my water. Okay, let's her just do that. Let's do some more cards. Transform old situations into new possibilities. Let go of the past and become the present. And this once again makes me think of you. You're an unstoppable force. You are an unstoppable force. You will reach your goal because you decided that you wanted this. You decided that you wanted this. It's a calling, it's a wanting, it's in your soul's purpose. And I mean, like, no obstacle is going to be too big for you to overcome. Even if it's at times takes a little bit more time to overcome them, nothing will stand in your way. Nothing can stand in your way. Transform old situations into new possibilities. You have a very positive mind. Yeah, I mean, it's like no challenge is too big or too small for you. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna do it. You know, I'm gonna turn this into something good, even if it doesn't look good. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it into something good, and off you go. Off you go doing this. You know, businesswoman or businessman energy that I'm getting here. You know, you can get your hands dirty, but you do it very gracefully. You look so neat here, you know. You can deal with the most difficult things, but in a very graceful way, you know. And you don't forget about anything. You make sure that everything is working in your favor. Yeah, you just make sure. You're really determined to reach your goal, and you will reach your goal. And this will crown you, you know, reaching your, because it's so important for you. This is so important for you. Otherwise, you wouldn't be wanting this so much and being so determined and, what is it called? Disciplined. You're very disciplined, you're very determined, you're very strategical, you're very planned, you're very organized. You do all the right things. You don't let obstacles stop you, you know. High achievement is what's going to crown you. Very high achievement that comes from your work. Yeah, yeah, you did this. Yeah, you made this happen. We have embraced this magical moment. You are in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Allow your wishes to be fulfilled. I mean, what are you doing? Pile number. There's a fountain here and a coin. You know, so there's a wish. The wish is so strong, and we have 11 here. Look at that. 11 makes me think of spiritual, like a very spiritual number. So yeah, this is soul's calling you're following here. We have 10 here and 11, and we have 8 and 9. 8, 9, 10, 11. See, you do everything. 8, 9, 10, 11. It's like you were following stars here, the steps here. Everything is going according to plan. Pile number 3, I want to say never worry. You know, if you resonate with this energy, you are doing all the right things. You know, you are doing all the right things. You know, doesn't mean the challenges won't come on your way. They will come on your way, but you're handling them as well. So, I mean, what do you have to worry about? Nothing. Tree of life, circle of life. You know, you're going through this whole circle of life. Circle of life. There's something very powerful working in your favor, actually. It's like life is supporting you. Clear energies. Yeah, you know, life is supporting you. It's like Mother Nature is supporting you to make this happen. Yeah, make this happen. You're very, very supported in this. So this has to be something very, like a soul gift that you have, like a very high, like reaching this achievement will somehow affect Mother Nature and people around you and the environment in some way. Somehow you're very supported. You are in the perfect energetic space. Clear energies. I mean, everything is just working in your favor. Even this red here like almost looks like a stop sign. It says, transform old situations into new possibilities. So yeah, even the obstacles on your path, they look like obstacles, but they're actually hidden blessings. They come just to help you grow into this achievement overcome this and then this come closer to your goal. Yeah. Shine your light. Archangel Uriel. Thank you, Uriel, for helping me share my light with the world. Yeah, that's what I said. There's like this high achievement or success or enlightenment that you're reaching is also going to help. It's also going to emanate out from your life and somehow affect humanity, nature, community, your family. So you're very like you're so supported. I mean, like this, you know, nature wants this to happen. The angels wants this to happen. Your higher self, your soul, everybody, everything is working in your favor. You have to do the work here, but you're very, very, very supported. They all want to see this happen. Because you're not just doing it for you. Maybe you think it's just for you, but it's something with it's also going to expand from your life and touch other people's lives. Strength. Know your strength. 33 here we have also. Yeah, this is your master number, you know. You are the master. Know your strength. I think you know your strength. I mean, pile 3, if somebody is going to make it, it's going to be you. It's going to be you. You mean all the cards are like in your favor. Yeah, all the cards are in your favor. And your personality, your energy, your mindset, you know, everything is working for you. I don't have anything to complain about. There's no complaints here. You're even looking nice and neat, like you're going through this massive, you know, thing here, big achievement, and you're looking all nice and neat, you know, so you're doing it very gracefully. Yeah, not only are you doing something big here, but you're also doing it with a lot of grace and nobility. Emotions, black moonstone. So we have strength and we have emotions here. So yeah, I think you're really guiding yourself very gently, but very powerfully. You don't let emotions overpower you. And you just keep, if I want to tell you one thing, it's just like, yeah, you just keep going. I mean, I can see you walking straight into your goal. I just see you go there, and it's like I'm standing next to you trying to, I have nothing to say. I can just say, yay, bravo, bravo. You know, I can bring out like a bag of popcorn and chips and just watch you, you know, you're going, you know, you don't need my advice or anybody else's advice. You're off. You're off creating your own success. You're off reaching your own goal. You know, you're off getting your own crown, you know, your own damn crown. You will crown yourself. What will crown you? You will crown yourself by going after this and making it happen for you and not letting anything stop you. Nothing stops you, you know. And once again, you know, you have the blessings of life. We have death here on beneath. But yeah, you have the blessings of life and the angels. But death here made me think of the Huron. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, so I'm sorry. But it says life, feminine energy, and renewal. So yeah, the Huron was the first transformer of the human soul after death. Some of you are reaching enlightenment. That's a pretty high achievement. But yeah. But with death here, yeah, this, you know, is... because you're doing something so big, of course, this is going to have a massive impact on you as a soul. Big transformation in your life. So this is bound to happen here. But once again, yeah, you're doing it with such grace. I just want to bring my popcorn. I just want to sit and watch you. It's like, see you walk, see you go. Yeah, there she goes, you know, or there you go, you know. And see you overcome every obstacle. It kind of feels like the angels are doing this and your guides are doing this. They're watching you. They're watching you overcome obstacle after obstacle, you know? And it's just like, oh, now this happened. Let's see how pile 3 is going to handle it. And they're trying to help you in things. And you overcome it again. And they're like, wow. And then another thing comes. And you overcome it again. It's like a very interesting, it's like a movie almost, you know, watching you. Because there's a lot of things happening. I just saw Ace of Wands here flipped around. And I think we're going to keep it. Yeah, look at that. Ace of Wands. So let's just keep those 2 cards. And I think we're just gonna, okay, let's do this and we'll start with these. So Ace of Wands and Page of Swords here. Ace of Wands, okay, followed by Page of Swords. Ace of Wands. You're very sparky, you know. You know, you followed that spark. there was one time this coin in the wishing well, the spark, you know, there was a spark of inspiration that came into your life and awakened this want that you wanted. At one time, yeah, at one time this happened to you. And you've been following that spark. You've been following that spark very loyally. Very, very loyally. You know? And Ace of Wands is actually, I think it's the most powerful ace, you know, in the sense that it's a lot of fire, you know, it comes with force. Yeah, it comes with a lot of force. Page of Swords, yeah, you got this idea. You got this calling and you went after it. And I don't know when this happened, but it feels like it happened before. If this hasn't happened, pile number 3, this will happen. There will be a time in your life where you will just get this one idea or feel one calling that you just cannot let go of. It's just going to feel so right. It's just going to be, yeah, this is what I'm supposed to do. Like, I'm going to do this. And then you just go after it. And then nothing can stop you until you reach your goal. Yeah. So let's see here. What else we got? Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's in your destiny. It's in your dharma. It's in your soul's contract to go after this. And Wheel of Fortune, circle of life. So everything is moving in your favor. Nature is in your favor. Everything is in your life plan, you know, is in your favor. So you're going straight towards it. You know, you're going straight. It's kind of waiting for you there. Yeah, it's waiting for you there. Something with, it's not, I see you being pretty close. You're not there yet, but you're being pretty close. Yeah, I really see, I wanted to say years, but I see actually 3 to 6 months. No, they say 3 months to 6 or 8 months. Something like that. Could that make sense? 3 to 8 months before some of you will reach it, because it's waiting for you there and you're going straight towards it. So every day you take one step closer. Even when an obstacle comes up here or a setback, you deal with that, but you still, after you've dealt with that, you take a major step. So really, every day you come one step closer. And we said we had 9, 8, 9, 10, 11. So one step closer. Every day one step closer. You just keep going. Yeah, you just keep going. Once again, I want to bring my popcorn and watch you go into that goal line, you know, and put your sword into the air and say, I made it. Look at me, I made it. So proud. Yeah, you're going to be so proud over yourself. I feel proud over you for making it. 10 of Pentacles. Wow. And you know, yeah, you come into the goal line and the big prize and the big reward is awaiting you. And because you did all the right things, because you were very careful, you were very graceful, because you know you did everything right. The reward is going to be equally cool, equally good. Yeah, equally good. So 10 of Pentacles, you know, talks about rewards, abundance, material success and wealth coming in. That's going to stay, you know, it's very, very, very stable. So nothing can take this away from you. So it's going to stay. And with Wheel of Fortune and 10 of Pentacles seems really, once again, it's in your destiny. This high achievement, this goal is in your destiny. The Empress. Wow. Yeah, abundance. So pile 3, you're going straight towards your abundance. So yeah. There's a lot, you know, there's a lot, you're going to have more success and abundance than you can kind of, like, you can deal with it. Of course, you can deal with it because you're really one of these persons. You can deal with, you know, if you got like millions and millions of money and things like that, you can deal with anything, but you're going to have like a lot. I mean, like big time abundance. This is big achievement. You know, we talked about enlightenment being a big achievement. This is big achievement, you know, very big achievement. And yeah, you put that crown on your own head, you king or queen. You put it on your own head and you reach your goal, and you're going to get all that abundance that you knew that this was going to give you. You knew it. You know it. You know that this is going to give you all that abundance. And it's going to give you all that abundance. It's going to give you Wheel of Fortune and 10 of Pentacles. This is big, massive, massive abundance. You know, when the Empress, with the Empress here also, you're just going to keep making it grow. So you got it, but it's also growing. You're also expanding the abundance more. It's just going to be more and more and more and more and more and more abundance, like a well of abundance that will never dry out. Yeah, like a well, I think it's called a well. Yeah, like a well that can never dry out with abundance is what you are going to end up with. And you are the one who made it happen. You are the one who made it happen. Okay, wow, pile number 3. Yeah, this is amazing. Yeah, you just go. Go for it. I'm watching you. I'm gonna watch you. Yeah. Pile 3, this was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the comment section. Either way, pile 3, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.